Hello everybody, I'm with Daniel Borshikov, a New York-based artist who's created a replica of the Liverpool dressing room, a Liverpool Football Club dressing room, which we're hoping to see later. Daniel, just a couple of questions if we may. Obviously you're based in New York, but you've done something about soccer. Are you a Liverpool supporter at all, or a soccer supporter?
I'm becoming one.
What gave you the idea for recreating the dressing room?
Well, when I was invited to do a project in Liverpool, this is one of the things that caught my attention. And we went on a visit to Anfield, and what really struck me was how one of the most amazing football team in the world has such a kind of humble and austere dressing room.
Yeah.
Which maybe it's some kind of reference back to the time of Bill Shankly or something, but it's a very Spartan, very kind of austere place. And it was very inspiring to see the actual atmosphere of it.
Right, that's really great. I'm a Liverpool supporter myself, so it would be great to actually see the dressing room.
Have you seen it?
And only on the Liverpool Daily Post website.
Right. That's the thing, if one lives in Liverpool, football fans don't go to dressing rooms.
That's right, that's right.
You need to be a tourist.
Absolutely, and I've never been in the dressing room, so that would be great to do that.
Right.
Do you know anything about the Liverpool Football Club song, You'll Never Walk Alone?
I do, and actually I was very lucky. I mean, in the beginning of the season, I was able to get the tickets for the Cup and actually experience it in real life. You know, I mean, I know the song well, but it's different when that many people sing it. When you're in the middle of the crowd, in a way.
Yeah, that's great, and I'll hum it to myself when I go into the into the piece later.
Yeah.
Are there any plans to invite the present Liverpool Football Club team members to come and view the piece and maybe sit in the replica dressing room?
Well, it would be interesting. I mean, we talked to Brian Hall, who is a player from the 70s.
I know Brian,
the Champions team.
Yes, yeah.
And he's a PR manager now at Anfield. So he might bring Kenny.
Oh, that would be great. That would be really good.
But again, the piece is starts with football and goes somewhere else. Football is kind of the subject more. And then I feel that the piece is... Again, I don't know much about football, but one thing I recognize is the fact that football is almost like a place where it's almost like a game where people come together one way or another.
Yes, yeah.
And with the disappearing of the social space, more and more, this is one of the places, maybe, hopefully not the only one, but one of the places where one can kind of come and recharge. And in a way, the dressing room is that kind of a place, you know, just before you go into the game. That's where you put yourself together and you go and play. So the idea was like to try to experience what football has as a kind of like a possible kind of sociality embedded in it, almost like from the interior, from the player's point of view.
Yeah, that's a really interesting angle, because lots of things have been done about the crowd, but never from the perspective of the player in the dressing room. So that identity and that social coming together of people, that's a really interesting way of exploring that topic, I think. Do you know there are two great teams in Liverpool?
Everton.
Well, that's great. That's great that you know that. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Daniel.
Let's, if you have time, we can do it more in the installation there, because I love it. Again, there is other side of it. It's more like a, you see in the film.
Okay.
It's actually other aspect.